Crypto fans, thanks for stopping in. Let me say before we get started that none of this is financial advice. I'm probably going to go over some coins. And again, it's just trying to enjoy this crypto world for what we love it for. And let's jump in. All right, so this just on the day today, what do we have? We've got Bitcoin. It took a nice little bump. And then you can just kind of see the numbers here, moving back and forth. It's not really jumping any higher right now. Ethereum took a nice little bump again today. On the 7-day, Ethereum up almost 14%, which we love to see. So, and that hard fork, we knew that it was going to make a difference. And then now it's just kind of cooled off a little bit. In the top 10, top 20, I love my XRP. It's down on the 7-day just a little bit, 3%, but it's up on the day, 0.5%. And, I knew I wanted to talk about, look at Solana. 10% on the 7-day, which I like. So, and some of these, I've got Solana, I've got XRP, Cardano up for almost 5%. Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are my two biggest positions. Actually, I would say Bitcoin and then Ethereum XRP are my two biggest positions because I love XRP. And then what else do we have? So, Terra Luna, 34% on the 7-day. Love it. VeChain making a move, right? Great project, right? Great supply chain stuff. I've got some, VeChain. But I want to tell you, probably the one I've been really looking at a lot, and you've heard me talk about this if you watch many of my TikToks, FTT. They get it. They absolutely get the game. Sam Bankman-Fried is all in on sponsorships and advertise, you name it. They get it, and inside 2 years, that company went to an $18 billion valuation from start to today, right? So it's one of the reasons why I think all of the exchanges are going to do well as they start to figure out regulation. Unfortunately, speaking of regulation, here we go. Whitehouse. You're killing me, Whitehouse. Scares me. All right. Whitehouse reportedly supports only minor changes to crypto tax proposal. All right. So they have come into this latest, round of funding's massive bill, and they've put a lot of crypto stuff in there. And it's not been favorable crypto stuff. I mean, they want to tax the hell out of it. They want to freaking invade privacy way too much. And you know what, we like that decentralization, and we don't want Big Brother diving into everything. And they basically came back and said, hey, we're only supporting minor changes to the bill. And so that's directly from the White House. So that is not necessarily good news. They need to go back and work on that. And I found it on Twitter. Here's Jack Dorsey. I'm going to talk about that here next. But here is Senator Loomis.
We must make sure that the validators of distributed ledger assets, like miners and stakers, hardware wallet providers, and software developers, are not in a position to report transaction data to the Internal Revenue Service. Mr. President, this amendment is the first step in a long journey towards America renewing its commitment to innovation and retaining its role as the leader in the global economy.
Well, there you have it. I'm afraid that if they don't get this right,
that the validators
it's not,
of distributed
they're gonna
stifle
like
miners and stakers, hardware
crypto,
wallet providers,
and so
and
they
software
need to get this right. Absolutely have to. I mean,
in
it's
a position
critical. So
to
whatever
report
they need to do, they need to
transaction
go back to
data
the drawing
Internal
board
Revenue
and
Service. Mr. President,
Get all that
This
stuff.
amendment is the first
That
step
really,
in a long journey
that is something
towards
to watch
America renewing its
at a high
commitment
level.
to innovation and
Don't
retaining
sleep
its
on
role
this
as the
at all.
leader in the global.
And then down here, where is it? Oh my, right here, blue sky. All right, so this was a project, and I want, how far back did that go? Around 2019, something. But trying to create a decentralized blockchain social media, Twitter, right? But instead it's called Blue Sky, and there's all sorts of plans. You know how Jack Dorsey is a big Bitcoin guy, and they said right here, zoom in a little bit, too much. Lost it now. Okay, there it is. Try that one more time. Okay, zoom in. All right, so it's been a long time coming. We finally found a lead. What does that mean? We're currently working through details to set up the new Blue Sky entity, which will operate independently of Twitter. Excited to share more soon. That could be interesting because you know how high he is on Bitcoin and trying to integrate something, and really interested in seeing what goes on there. And then a little bit about Ethereum today. You know that hard fork was going to have an impact on the Ethereum price, and that's why you saw that move, right? It was what almost 14% on the 7-day. But the burning is such a big deal, right? So now the new transactions, the burning of the Ethereum, and then taking supply off, and it's supposed to level things out. Also having a base layer of that fee, big deal. So let's see what happens with Ethereum. I think it continues to go up, right? And it's probably going to outpace Bitcoin a little bit. So we'll see what happens there. The flippening. I don't know if it'll happen, but all right. And then I'm going to end the night on this. You know I love my Ripple XRP. And so they announced today that they actually have launched federated sidechains. And then basically this is how it works, is you've got the main XRPL, right? The XRP ledger. And then what they're going to do is they're going to start these projects, and think of it like a platform that allows, developers to come in and build their own platform, right? They can make it decentralized, they can make it centralized, they can put their own token on it, they can use XRP, whatever. They set their entirely on that side chain right here, they entirely set it on its own. They get to do their own rules. And then let's say, for example, they did a project with another side project, and they can interact through the main XRP ledger into the other side chain. Now, these tokens, you know what I want to see, right? I want to see those tokens be XRP, because I love XRP, and I love XRP. So anyway, could always use your support. Like, subscribe, follow. Need the help in starting up the channel. Appreciate your support. I'll be back tomorrow.